Alright, I'm back. Let me open the seat up. Show you the wiring inside. Hold it up a second. Okay, has all the original wiring harness. And this, I've never seen this before. It's got a wide battery box, real wide. I don't know if it had two 12 volts in there or what, but it is a 12 volt system or one big battery because of the work service it needed. I'm not sure. Like I said, I've never seen one of these in all my years working on them. I'm 67, and my first bike I bought in 68, and I've been working on Triumphs ever since. That's that. And there's something else he said it was special about this bike. When I started up and rode it down the road, this thing shifts 4 up. I've never seen that in my life on a 4-speed. So they're all up, 4 up. It's got a factory toe and heel shift. Then I got to thinking about it, that would make sense for police duty. That way if a cop's got to get off his bike real quick, he just hits it down all the way down to the bottom, he's in neutral, he don't have to worry about finding neutral. Sometimes it's hard to find neutral on a Triumph. So these, you just kick them all the way down, boom, jump off the bike, you're in neutral. It has the correct chromatic speedometer. It's got to be rebuilt, it's not working. That's the only thing. When this bike's been stored since 1972. It has the original made in Britain tires that never been changed. Made in Great Britain. I got pictures of that on eBay. Oh, it's hard to see where it was, where I took the picture. But the tires are like new. You see the tread? Made in Great Britain on the front. The front tire has slight cracking. The back has none. You can still see some of the tits on the tires. So this bike has very little miles on it. There's no tire checking on the back, like I said. This bike starts and runs great. Everything works. Brake lights, high beam, low beam, choke. The front brake switch, you hit the front brake lever, the back light comes on. The kickstand's different. I've never seen one like this before. It's a Triumph kickstand with this little ball on the end. I guess it's because of the boots to get it down. But this bike is very rare. I wish I had the money to buy it, I would, but unfortunately I don't. But it's really a collector's piece. It's rare. We're putting it on with no reserve. He said he wanted it started at $8,000, which that is really low. I think his bike is worth a lot more than that. Because, like I said, everything's original, every nut and bolt. Hasn't been restored, and I wouldn't advise restoring it because they're only original once. I would keep it just like it is. The paint's in fairly good shape. It's got a couple little scratches on it, on the front fender. A couple there, but it's all original paint. Special brackets for the Zener to kick off for the fairing. Has the mounts. Heel and toe shifter factory. And again, it's 4 up. I would love to see the cam plate in that thing, but I'm not going to open it up and look at it. Because I don't know how they're doing it. Because that's, like I said, that's the first time I've ever seen it. So make sure you look at part 1, running. It doesn't smoke. And one thing, when he stored this, he pulled the plugs out and put oil in the cylinders and put the plugs back in, and he had a blanket over it. So that's why it needed very little work. He even drained the tank, the carburetor. So all I did was service it, all new fluids, new plugs, clean the carb a little bit, new line, new battery, fires right up, first kick. I mean, that's just amazing. Like I said, I've been working on Triumphs. You can see my shop. I'm always full up here, bobbers, customs, pre-units. I got a picture of me up here in my shop. This is when that's my first Triumph back in 1968. And that's how I got started in Triumphs. I'm an old flat tracker. That's me at the Indy Mile Racing. My name is Phil Miller, M&J Racing. I do work all over the country, matter of fact. People sent me a motor from Florida. I've done them in California. I got one up here I'm working on. Here's one I'm working on. Here's another one. This is a good example of people don't know what they're doing. Somebody else built this motor. Guy said it was making a noise, it's just the valves. Well, they put brand new Megacycle cams in it, matte billet rods. This one, you can barely move it. It's tight on the crank. You can see it moving the whole motor. So this motor's got to come apart. It's going to be a costly job for people that don't know what they're doing. But like I said, I've been working on it a long time. You can see my shop here. It's 30 by 40. I'm up here in Fallston, Maryland. Phone number 410-877-1544 if you want to call me about this bike. Again, my phone number is 410-877-1544. Fallston, Maryland, zip code 21047 for shipping. I will ship this bike all over the world, but buyer to handle all the shipping. In other words, a truck comes to my shop and picks it up. So once again, no reserve, $8,000, which is a very low price. And good luck bidding on it. And make sure you watch part 1 of this bike running. It's amazing. Thank you.